Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky and I am back with a 12 by 12 layout. This is a photo of my older sisters. They are twins, and for their birthday, my niece took them to one of those places where you break stuff. You throw stuff against the wall and watch it shatter. I think that'd be so fun. I want to go to one of those. Anyways, you can see here I am going to start by matting my photo. I'm really into matting my photos lately. Sometimes I won't, occasionally, but here recently I've been matting them all the time, haven't I? Apparently that's my new thing. Go ahead and trim that up. Now I pulled these papers out. I think this glacier colored one might be from a newer line. I'm not sure, but this blue one is from Blue Skies. When Blue Skies came out a couple years ago, I like overbought that in a big way. I loved that collection so much, and I still have so much of it left. Now on this piece, I did not need that little decoration that was down there at the bottom, or at the top now, I guess is where it's at. So I am going to go ahead and cover that up. Here I'm trying out that spotted blue, thinking that might work better. It's not going to. We are going to go ahead and get into the sticker sheet. I am going to pull out a bunch of stickers to use on this one. I'm going to do quite a bit of layering. Not only will I pull these... Sorry, just got a message. Not only can I... I don't even remember what I was saying. Sorry, my niece just sent a message and distracted me. Oh, not only am I using these stickers to do my little layering clusters, I also pull out a stamp. 1 month, and I don't remember what month it is, and I think I already put my stamp away. We had a stamp of the month that was like glass bottles. It was like you could put like letters in the bottles, you know, like the olden days, I guess. You'd put a letter in a bottle and throw it in the sea or whatever. It was a stamp set that had several different types of bottles on it like that. There was like a scroll that you could put inside the bottle and a cork or two that you could put on top of the bottles. Well, I ended up taking the bottles and stamping out several of them and went ahead and cut those out. And I'm also pulling out these stickers, word stickers. These are from Hip Kit Club. And I am going to spell out the word smashing. Super cute. Look at all those stickers I pulled out. Here I am going to go ahead and try to see if this little piece of scrap will work right there. It doesn't end up staying there. We are, however, going to we're going to go ahead and mat our photo again. And yes, I do end up inking everything. I end up inking everything in Vintage Photo, I do believe, of the Distress Oxides. Go ahead and trim that down. Now, I hear that you guys don't really love my music so much. So, I mean, I guess we can just sit here in comfortable silence while things are happening that I don't have anything to say about, if you'd like. You can see right here I am starting my little layers. So at first I was going to put a cluster over here to the side. I'm not using a sketch or anything for this. I'm just kind of playing around. So we have that spotted paper. It was a scrap. That strip right there was a scrap. And then all those stickers we have. And our title. So I don't really know where exactly I'm going with this. Like I said, I'm not using a sketch, or I'm not scrap lifting, nothing like that. I'm just playing at this point. I will go ahead and commit to the placement of this. Now I will tell you that later on, this dotted paper, it doesn't actually come off of the sheet, but it does get covered up. We are going to end up covering that up. And it is going to end up at the top like that instead of running down this side. That is this big sticker. It says Life is Grand on it. I never did get to use that. It's just been sitting on my desk. I ended up using all of a sticker sheet except for maybe 3 stickers. So I went ahead and took them off the sticker sheet, took the sticky off the back, and just have them sitting there to use at a later time. Here's where I'm looking at this spotted piece up at the top. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I am going to go ahead and pull out the other piece I had with the zip strip on it. I'm going to take that off and put a piece of this here instead, like that. That helps a lot already, instead of using that bright yellow. So that already helped it a little bit, but still it's kind of driving me crazy a little bit with the spots up at top. I don't know why. It's just not working super great for me. Because I don't know how I am going to proceed, I just end up moving along with what I know I want to do. So I know I'm going to put this strip down here at the bottom. So we'll go ahead and do that part. And usually when I move forward and start working on what I know I want to do, that's when I'm thinking about what I am going to be doing for the rest of the page. You can see right here, my cluster did move down to the bottom. I used that, are we there yet? Or I don't think that's what it said. I can't remember what it said, but I am going to use that as a clustered base down there at the bottom, that big oval one. And our title is going to land right about here. It says smashing. Very cute. So now this makes the placement of my photo a little easier to figure out because I've went ahead and put down the title. So I'm going to go ahead and try and center the photo above it a little bit. Now I thought I was going to make a cluster over here to the left hand side. That is not really where it's going to end up being. It's going to be moved in closer to the photo, but the one down there at the bottom is going to stay at the bottom. We are going to add lots and lots and lots of more stuff to it to make them giant clusters. Look at all those stickers down there. So cute. Now, this is where I'm going to kind of run out of things for my other cluster, and that is when we are going to start adding in the bottles from that older Stamp of the Month stamp set. We'll come back and do that right here in a second. Or 5. I went away. There I am. Okay, so we're back, and you can see I've already tucked in some of the bottles just playing around. I just started slipping them in there. I don't know if that's exactly where they are going to end up or not. I also pulled out some of those cute little suitcases that came with this collection. I am going to ink the edges of everything, even the bottles, the stickers, everything gets inked. I even ink the edges of those little puffy suitcase stickers as well. I mean, I did some inking. After we get these inked up, we'll go ahead and start building our cluster. You can see I'm starting that cluster over on the left-hand side. I have not inked the stuff at the bottom yet, but we're going to go ahead and start working on this left-hand side cluster over here. I am putting this word phrase up on some foam tape. It says the adventure begins, and then we're going to tuck in some bottles. You see there that hello, that was also from a stamp set. I don't really recall what stamp set that's from. It's not the same stamp set as the bottles, and also that tag is going to be from a stamp as well. Isn't that cute? It's not even done yet, but it's so cute. I love those bottles in there. The bottles work really good because they're smashing stuff, and I'm sure, I didn't ask them. I know I've seen some pictures where there were some teacups and stuff, but I'm pretty sure there were some glass bottles as well, because why wouldn't there be? If you're going to smash stuff, make some of them be glass bottles, right? We are going to be putting these little foam dots. You can see I'm using my little paper piercer to pull those up, but we're going to be putting little foam dots along the top of those. Super cute. And then we got our little suitcase, that little plasticky puffy stickered suitcase. So cute. Love that. I am going to put a backpack of that same color down at the bottom. I love those suitcases and backpacks. I think they're just so fun. So we are going to go ahead and start on our little cluster, a large cluster down at the bottom as well, and that those all have things that we are going to need to ink on those. Gosh, that's so cute, isn't it? That Adventure Begins appears to be a little bit crooked, but you know what? We're just going to keep it that way, and we're just going to kind of roll with it, okay? After we finish up putting this cluster together down here at the bottom, we're not going to do anything else to this. I was afraid to ruin it with too many, you know, splatters or whatnot. So we don't do any of those. I didn't put any enamel dots down or anything. I think it looks really cute. We probably could add some enamel dots if we wanted to, but I think it's pretty good the way it is. Look at those clusters. Aren't those fabulous? That bottom one's not done yet, obviously, but so cute. So yes, when we get done working with these clusters, we got to put some finishing touches on them, like the foam tape and things like that. But once we're done, it works out really, really cute. Here, we're just going to put the top of the tag piece in right there. Just ripped it, right? Who needs scissors? Go ahead and stick that in right there. Super cute. Probably going to add some foam to that because it seems like something I do. Yes. There. Super cute. Love, love, love. All right, when we're done with this, guys, we aren't going to do anything else to this layout. I want to thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to support my channel, please go to beckybidding.closetomyheart.com and pick yourself something up. The collection we're actually using, well, the top 3 papers that you see, the suitcases, the passport stamps, and that yellow, those are all from the Are We There Yet new travel collection, which is the featured collection in January. So yeah, hop over to beckybidding.closetomyheart.com and pick yourself some up, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.